Most coffee is just coffee. But what if one continent offered flavors from blueberries to fresh flowers? The secret is the environment. High altitudes, mineral-rich volcanic soil, and equatorial sun. This geography creates vibrant, fruity, almost wine-like flavors you won't find anywhere else. But accessing these flavors isn't automatic. It demands the right brewing approach. We'll tour Africa's coffee belt, identify its flavors, and show you exactly how to brew the perfect cup. So, what gives coffee a sense of place? It all comes down to one word: terroir. First, high altitudes in places like Kenya slow the coffee cherry's growth, developing complex sugars for a brighter, more vivid taste. Second, the Great Rift Valley's volcanic soil is packed with minerals that the plant absorbs, adding to a deeper, more complex flavor. Finally, a stable equatorial climate provides a perfect balance of sun and rain, allowing cherries to ripen perfectly and lock in flavor. But terroir is only half the story. How the coffee is processed after picking dramatically alters the taste. Sun-dried Ethiopian Harar beans, for example, are dried with fruit intact, imparting bold, fruity, jammy flavors into the bean. So we have altitude, soil, and processing, but how do you actually taste them? And more to the point, how do you avoid destroying them when you brew? The bright acidity you hear about isn't sour. It's a pleasant tang, like a crisp apple, born from high-altitude growing. Body is the coffee's weight in your mouth. Is it light or buttery? This is shaped by the soil's minerals and your brew method. The aroma, floral, fruity, spicy, comes from compounds inside the bean. The right brew method releases them. The wrong one boils them away. To protect these flavors, water temperature is vital. Aim for 195 to 219. Too hot creates bitterness. Too cold makes a weak, sour cup. Now that we know the science, let's taste our way across the continent. First, Ethiopia, the birthplace of coffee. Yirgacheffe beans are intensely floral, with bright lemon and black tea notes. Next is Kenya, famed for its powerful acidity and full body, with distinct notes of black currant, raspberry, and grapefruit. Down in Tanzania, coffees from Mount Kilimanjaro have a softer acidity, a buttery body, and sweet notes of pineapple or lemon. And in Rwanda, you'll find a beautiful balance, with notes of red apple, caramel, and a delicate floral finish. Blueberry, black currant, apple, lemon, the diversity is undeniable. This shows that where African coffee grows defines its potential. But potential is the key word. So how do you get it? The biggest mistake people make is using the wrong grind size for their method. For steeping methods like a French press, you need a coarse grind, like rough sea salt. This prevents bitterness from over-extraction. For pour-overs and drip machines, a medium grind like regular sand is ideal. It provides the right resistance for even flavor extraction. Your grind size is your main tool for controlling extraction. Get this right and you are 90% of the way to a great cup. So we have unique regions and we have precise techniques. How do we match the perfect bean to the perfect brewer? Recall that bright, acidic Kenyan coffee? A fast pour-over can make it overwhelmingly sharp. Instead, use a French press to soften that acidity. And that delicate, floral Ethiopian Yirgacheffe? A paper filter can strip its body. Consider a metal filter or AeroPress to preserve every nuance. This harmony of coffee and method is perfected in the traditional Ethiopian coffee ceremony, a slow process to extract every bit of flavor. Here's the key. Great brewing doesn't create flavor. It reveals the flavor that the terroir already provided. We've gone from the volcanic soils of the Rift Valley to the unique flavors of 4 countries and learned how to honor them with correct technique. African coffee is not a single flavor. It is a continent of possibilities in your cup, waiting to be brought out with knowledge and care. When buying your next bag, look for specifics. Is it Ethiopian Yirgacheffe or Kenyan AA? Knowing the origin is your first step to a better brew. Now you can find a new origin, experiment with your grind, and let us know your favorite African coffee discovery in the comments below.